Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn love reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, we're going to get our heart-shaped romance cards, and we're going to look at what you may possibly be struggling with, what you may need to look at, and possible future energies coming in for you. All right, so we have what you may be struggling with, what you may need to look at, and possible future energies. Okay. So what you may be struggling with is we have life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads you, okay? So struggling with going with the flow. Struggling with you're holding on to things. Struggling with resisting change. Within a relationship, sometimes we kind of get in a comfort zone, and then when things change, we have a hard time adapting to that. Okay, so what you may need to look at is beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. You both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection, okay? Oh, that's a pretty good one to be aware of and to look at. The qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So kind of that person is that reflection of you. And being aware of the qualities that you are projecting, right? Those ones that you admire, the ones that you don't. Possible future energies, my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So I kind of feel like it's that connection reading. I almost feel like... is there that disconnect between the two of you? And this is what you need to work on here to get that connection back together between the two of you. Like you're feeling that disconnect in a relationship. All right, so what does Capricorn need to look at? What does Capricorn need to look at in love life, in love, in relationships? Okay. We have, what are they struggling with? So the struggling with more, okay. So we have, boy, the cards just want to come out, right? We have the Hermit that can represent Virgo. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. All right, so what you may be struggling with is kind of that, I feel like it's, you're struggling with communication. You're struggling with feelings. You're holding on to something. Death card is you're holding on to something that you're not letting go of and that you're not able to move forward. We have kind of this person that is laying down here and this, you know, moving forward towards the Hierophant, letting that go, leaving things behind. Death card is also about transformation and change, right? Out with the old, in with the new. That I feel like you're struggling with holding on to things, right? That you don't want change. That's what we had up here, is that, are you struggling with change? Are you creating unnecessary stress because you're holding on to things that are preventing you from letting things go? What you may need to look at as the qualities, right? The positive and the negative qualities. What are you projecting? Is that with the person... Are you projecting negativity and that person is responding to that, so they're they're giving you negativity back, and so that you're arguing and you're fighting. I feel like it's almost like the Hermit here is shining the light on that Nine of Cups. Shining the light on the Nine of Cups. What is your Nine of Cups? What does that mean to you? I feel like Nine of Cups is also that emotional fulfillment, because he has all those cups there, right? What are those feelings? Two of Swords is making a decision, kind of looking at, well, if I don't make change, what's going to happen? If I do make change, what's going to happen? On the other side, she's got the Hermit. If I don't look within, or if I do look within, what will I find? And then the Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment, happiness. I love this future energy here, because we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So with this, where it says we may be physically apart, but I also feel like it can represent like that emotional connection too. I feel like the two of you come back together here, because Ace of Cups can be that reconnection. It can be that coming back together. And then you have the Ace of Swords, is finding the solutions so that you can move forward in a positive way, working through this relationship, working through dilemmas, working through things. Queen of Wands is also somebody who fights for things, fighting for the relationship. I feel like you want to fight for the relationship, but I also feel like there's some things that you have to look within, and some choices that you have to make for yourself too. But I do feel there is definite possibility here with these two Ace of Cups right there. All right, so let's grab some more cards. Let's see, we have the Emperor. The Emperor can represent Aries. So we have Aries, we have Scorpio, we have Virgo. So the Emperor is somebody who is very powerful and knows the direction that he wants to go in. He's in control. He has power. Temperance, Sagittarius, freedom, lightness, balance, compromise, working on things, knowing that things are going to take time, letting go of things, right? Five of Cups, letting go of the three spilled cups, not holding on to things, focusing on the positive, not the negative. Again, I feel like that goes back to the Death card. All right, Capricorn relationship. What do they need to look at? We have the Strength, power, Leo. Lots of major cards here, so this is a strong message for someone, okay? Confidence, strength, judgment, another major card. Opening your eyes to the signs that are around you. Opening your eyes to those feelings that you have inside. Opening your eyes to your own Nine of Cups. Awakening, renewal, revival. I feel like this relationship is getting revived, having that reconnection. This could be that somebody that you recently broke up with, or somebody that you've been thinking about from your past, and that maybe the two of you just needed some time apart to work on yourselves, and then possibly coming back together. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is new, young energy. We have the little doe there. We have the butterfly there. It's working towards good, growing, nurturing. I love it. Look at this. Future energies. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. Handling, I feel like this, there may be someone else around you that is kind of meddling in your relationship, or kind of whispering in your ear, or chirping in your ear, or telling you things. Sometimes we can listen to what they have to say, but we kind of have to step away from that. There's something that you have to step away from, which I feel has to do with these two here, because these here are very positive. It's that reconnection. I feel like it's not letting, sometimes we have a habit of telling our friends or family members how we're really feeling in a relationship, but we're not speaking to our partner about that. And then that person that you spoke to has an opinion or a point of view, and kind of only sees it from that point of view and doesn't see the whole relationship, and so they start to say things to you and you start listening to that person, but yet you didn't give your partner that chance to speak to them, to work through it with them. I love it, hangman, seeing things from a different perspective. And I almost see like it's, you know, are you telling somebody else what's going on in their relationship and not speaking to your partner about it? And that you have to see that that's really kind of causing more damage. Sometimes it feels good to talk to somebody else about things, but we can't rely on those people, because then they start, it's almost like they're meddling in the relationship. I kind of feel like there's somebody here that's kind of in the relationship that's affecting the relationship that you have to walk away from. And that you have to realize what it is that they're doing and see things from a different point of view, that it's not from this person's point of view, but it's seeing things from a different point of view. I feel like that's going to make a lot of change. Look at this. I love this. 3 of Cups, happiness, celebration, right? Having fun, building that friendship within the relationship, enjoying life, celebrating, coming back together. I kind of feel like that's what's happening there. All right, so let's grab, I feel like grabbing one of these, which is the Learning Tarot cards. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the links are down below. All right, we have the 6 of Pentacles, which represents generosity. It's a yes card. Generosity, charity, community assistance, support, sharing, kindness, prosperity, giving and receiving, being valued. Maybe that's what was missing in the relationship, right? Feeling valued, that gratitude, also giving back, right? Receiving, but also giving back, having that back and forth between the two of you. I also feel that it represents communication, right? And that does represent that back and forth between you and that person. All right, so let's close out with a Whispers of Love. Reflecting on what the energy is that you're putting out towards the relationship, and taking responsibility for your own actions. All right. Whispers of Love, final message for Capricorn. Is there one here? It's kind of taking its time. All right, that one fell out. I love it. I love it. That's probably why it took some time. It took some time for you to realize that actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. It's not only thinking about it, but it's also doing. I always say that. It's not only about thinking about something, but it's twofold, is that you have to take actions to change those things, right? To change those things that you're thinking about that need changing. To make those changes and to follow through and be consistent with those. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.